How you doing? Now, I only do this YouTube thing really just to record my adventures and what I get up to, but in doing that, I've been asked a few questions, and one of the questions is how do I set up my GoPro to record the Northern Lights when I'm out. Now, it's a bit cold tonight and it's clear and we've got a red alert going on, so I've taken this photograph here and they are actually out, so I'm going to head up the hill and try and get some footage of them on my GoPro and also on my Insta360 1R 1-inch edition and compare them, see how they compare, and hopefully we'll get some good footage for you, because I know you love it. My second most viewed video, I think, is of the Northern Lights, so we'll see how we get on, eh? So here's the settings I use, guys. I hope they're of use to you, and if they're not, they're not, but something to try. If they work for you, let me know in the comments. Cheers, Nat, bye. Okay, so you'll start in video and move across to time lapse, and whatever you got selected here change. Now this is a preset I've got set up, but that's based on your night lapse. So if you haven't got one set up or you don't know how to set up a pre-lapse, do these settings in night lapse. However, because I've got this one set up already, I'll just show you what the settings are. Now I've got two. I've got epic, which is what I use for when there's no moon, and the night lapse is what I use for when there is a moon. Okay, so if there's no moon, let's click on here to my fingers are big and fat and the screen doesn't like them. Okay, so we go resolution 4K, lens wide, format. If you're into editing millions of photographs, then use photo, but I just go for simple. So if you're just starting out, and the reason why you're watching that is probably because you're just starting out, go for video. You can go for higher quality results that you can edit later on if you go for the photo, but at the moment, stick with video. Okay, interval, auto, shutter 30 seconds, schedule capture off, duration no limit, timer 3 seconds. All that is when you click the record button, it gives you 3 seconds for your tripod or whatever to stop vibrating. Zoom, blah, you don't want zoom anyway. Okay, bitrate high, white balance 4000 to 4500. You can even go low, you can go for like 3200 or something if you want it to look bluey. I quite like it that way. ISO min, ISO max, both 800. Sharpness low, those are quite important. Shortcuts, don't need any of that. So that's your settings for if there's no moon. And these ones work for me quite well for Milky Ways as well, if you want to catch the Milky Way. If you wanted to do just a moonlit night, we're all the same again. 4K wide video, shutter 15 seconds. And you can try this anyway. You can do both. Timer 3 seconds, zoom 1. Okay, bitrate high. So I've got 4000 on this one. And your ISO min and max both 800 still. Now I find these work for me for your Northern Lights and also star trails, or star lapses rather, in the north of Scotland. See how you get on. Your location will be different to mine, and if you're doing it in Rovaniemi like someone else has asked, then you may have to turn up your ISO to 1600, although that'll get noisy and grainy. So I hope that's not the case. Or you might even get away with 400 because the stars might just be beautiful there. I wish I was there. I was supposed to do a fat bike race there before they closed down the Rovaniemi 150. And maybe one day I'll get back to that if I get over my heart up and everything else. Right. See how you get on. Experimentation is key. Come on in. Let's get up this hill. Boo, the moon's out now. Okay, I've got the Insta360 1R 1-inch edition recording here. Got the GoPro recording here. I don't know if you can see the northern lights, but they are actually there. I'll take a picture with the S23 Ultra in just a minute. I don't have another tripod to take a time lapse with it, but I've shown them before. So unfortunately the moon did come out and it did spoil our recordings a little bit. The GoPro turned out not too bad. The Insta360 1R 1-inch edition is a bit too overexposed and I can't be arsed correcting it. It was just for fun, just to compare it tonight. Beggars can't be choosers. These things are pretty rare, so when they're there you just go and see them, record them, photograph them or whatever, and you get what you get. So they looks alright. That's quite nice footage, and I hope this has been useful to you. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye. And shit like that. Sometimes you just, oh fuck off, that's pish.